Hey guys, happy Holy Week. My name is Paige from Simple Sacred Home, and today I wanted to share with you a really fun activity that you can do with your kids, with friends, family. Me and my husband are just doing this, the two of us, so it's really not for a specific age category. Even though you usually see this done with kids, I think it's a really fun activity and something just to take some time and set aside to do during Holy Week. Really reflect on what Christ has done for us. And it's also beautiful, and I think it's just a great statement to have in your front window or on your door, anything like that. Any glass surface would work. So I wanted to get this video up for you earlier in the week. Normally I post on Saturdays, but I thought this would be fun as a bonus episode to share with you guys. So basically what I'm doing is I'm turning our front window into like a stained glass style window for Holy Week. So I'm gonna have it up from Palm Sunday through Easter. It's really fun. This activity can be done with $10 or less. If you already have these items laying around your home, then you won't even need to buy anything. It's very affordable, and you can really do it however you would like. So it's really hard to see with my window here because it's letting all the light in, but I'm going to try to get different angles for you guys, and it'll be a lot more clear than what you're seeing right now. But we just got started. We're using blue painter's tape. I'm also outlining around the edges of the window just so that I don't get any paint on the trim by accident. Then I'm just using a level and a dry erase marker to create lines. Now you can do this however you wanted. I wanted to have a cross in the middle, and then I wanted to have kind of like rays of light that I will be using a different color paint for. So it'll be the cross in the middle and then like rays coming out from the sides and above and below. So I just use this level to make a straight line with a dry erase marker just so I have somewhat of an outline. And then my husband ran to get more painter's tape, so when he comes back I'll line up the painter's tape on the dry erase marker lines. But yeah, other than painter's tape, which you might already have laying around your house, some kind of level or ruler, a dry erase marker, that's really all you need besides your paint. So for this project I got the Crayola washable paint in neon. So this has 10 neon colors, but yeah, this is a washable paint, so you can put this on glass. I would still recommend testing a little spot before you do the whole thing, but this should wash right off of glass. And I have some paint brushes. Like I said, if you have kids, you probably already have something like this laying around. It doesn't need to be neon colors. You can use whatever you have, but this is a great option. And we're just going to be painting in the different sections. So it's pretty hard to see, but as you can tell, I am using blue painter's tape to tape off around the edges so we don't get any paint on there. And then we're also using blue painter's tape to tape off the cross shape. I just ran out of painter's tape, so my husband went to get some. And then I just used a dry erase marker to make lines using a level where I want to have like basically like rays of sunlight coming through, and then we're going to tape off those lines, and then in between those lines is where we'll do the more intricate stained glass lines. Alright, so hopefully you can see now the rays kind of a little bit more easily, and then we're going to go in and mark off all the little intricate details as well. Alright, so now we have it all taped where we want it, and we're ready to start painting. We are on coat 2. We ended up switching to one of these brushes. I had this brush left over from when we stained the front doors, and so this one was brand new, haven't been used before, and this is doing a lot better at coverage, and also the second coat is making the biggest difference. So you're definitely going to need more than one coat if you use the Crayola washable paint.
When it was evening, there came a rich man from Arimathea named Joseph, who was also a disciple of Jesus. He went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate ordered it to be given to him, and Joseph took the body and wrapped it in a clean linen shroud and laid it in his own new tomb, which he had cut in the rock. And he rolled a great stone to the entrance of the tomb and went away. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary were there, sitting opposite the tomb. The next day, that is, after the day of preparation, the chief priests and the Pharisees gathered before Pilate and said, "Sir, do you remember how the impostor said while he was still alive, 'After 3 days I will rise'? Therefore order the tomb to be made secure until the third day, lest his disciples go and steal him away and tell the people, 'He has risen from the dead,' and the last fraud will be worse than the first." Pilate said to them, "You have a guard of soldiers. Go make it as secure as you can." So they went and made the tomb secure by sealing the stone and setting a guard. Now after the Sabbath, toward the dawn of the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to see the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake. For an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing white as snow. And for fear of him, the guards trembled and became like dead men. But the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here, for he has risen, as he said. Come, see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples that he has risen from the dead, and behold, he is going before you to Galilee. There you will see him. See, I have told you." So they departed quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, and ran to tell the disciples. And behold, Jesus met them and said, "Greetings." And they came up and took hold of his feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee, and there they will see me." While they were going, behold, some of the guard went into the city and told the chief priests all that had taken place. And when they had assembled with the elders and taken counsel, they gave a sufficient sum of money to the soldiers and said, "Tell people his disciples came by night and stole him away while we were asleep. And if this comes to the governor's ear, we will satisfy him and keep you out of trouble." So they took the money and did as they were directed. And the story has been spread among the Jews to this day. Now the 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain to which Jesus had directed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and said to them, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always, to the end of the age."
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you decide to give this a try, I would love to see some pictures over on Instagram. You can tag me at Simple Sacred Home. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I hope you guys have a great Holy Week. I hope you have a day of pondering truly what this week in history represents. I hope you have a thoughtful Good Friday and a celebratory Easter Sunday, Resurrection Day, and I'll see you guys next week.